Right, here we go. Take two on this one. This is the Thanksgiving special here on the first inning. And I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Finally, it's on and we're on live, and I know it now. And I want to thank everybody. And if you watched in this show, please hit the like button. That's the only way to donate on this place right now. Hit the like button and share the show. That's all I ask. And that's what we care about. That lets me know that you care and that you like this kind of content. So it's Thanksgiving the day after, and it was been a great Thanksgiving, and we had a lot of food, and we had turkey, and we had some mashed potatoes mixed with sweet potatoes. Good, and it was great. And so far, the Yankees haven't had any news yet to come towards, and so we're all waiting, just like everybody else, on news. When are they gonna sign LeMayu? And since today it's Black Friday, we need to talk about the deals that can happen in baseball, right? And that's what we're gonna talk about today. The deals that can happen in baseball. Let's say Black Friday deals, and who can go where on what team can go what. So I'm going to share my screen with you now so you can see what I'm seeing. We're going to go through this together and see how where free agents can land up. It's going to be a very interesting off season because first, if the Yankees don't sign DJ LeMayu, the Yankees are finished. That's all I know. Hold on, I got Michael Caputo calling. What's up, Michael? I got you on live, man. What's going on?
Are you on now? Yeah.
I'm on now.
Oh.
I just started actually. And
nice. Okay, so wait, is Roger with you or it's just you now?
Roger didn't get to come on, so I'm gonna go in at it alone. But I'm gonna talk about the I guess like Black Friday deals. I guess see what we can do.
Yeah, no problem. So you want to stay, right?
Yeah, perfect.
So I'll start off with you.
Yeah, definitely DJ LeMayu.
Yeah.
Because right now, if the Yankees don't pick him up, the Yankees is doomed, man.
Over. If they don't sign, you pretty much could say it's a wrap.
Yeah, I wouldn't even buy a ticket to go to Yankee Stadium. And
no, I'm not even going to watch them next year. And if they don't get pitching, they have to add pitching. If they don't add the pitching, then I think that the season's like they're in trouble.
No, absolutely, man. No, it's like it's not even worth going, wasting your time to even go there.
Nah, no way.
I think right now it looks like the Yankees is turning into the Knicks, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say that because but at least the Yankees, even though they did get Stevie Cohen,
league, right?
Yeah.
But they make the most money in the whole league.
Yep.
Ain't that something right there? And they're the worst team.
Yeah, I see the coincidence now. You're right.
Right. So that's what the Yankees are turning into. They're gonna make a
great Yankees now. I mean, one championship in 21 years. You look at the span.
He only won one championship by himself, though.
Yeah, that's it. And they made it 21 years.
Yeah, man, that's sad, man. I don't know, man. I think it's really time.
Again, what do you think is going to be like? What do you think he's looking for? Like the contract, like the money that he is. I think he's going to get 4 years. Yeah.
Yeah, or knowing the Yankees, I think they might give him 3 years and like super big money, like $24 million a year, something like that.
Oh yeah, years I think now. Like they have
Pinella.
Yeah, but the Yankees they don't know how to win. I mean, they're not an expert at that. Like what I'm saying is, look, I know that he's really good and in the clubhouse because he was like a Nick Swisher shit. He never won anything. And even Dellin Betances when he was on the team. they have no command. These guys, like, they throw all over the place. They walk the ballpark. They hit batters. They just don't. You don't feel comfortable with this bullpen. Like when I watched the '90s Yankees, John Wetland, all these guys, you felt confident when these guys would come out in late games. These guys come out, it's like they blow the game. It's like, hand the ball to these guys. Chapman especially. Chapman just blew that guy on the Rays. He knew it was coming.
And they caught him right down the middle too, man.
Yeah.
Unbelievable, man.
See, I've been a Yankee fan since the '90s. When did you become a Yankee fan? Like what year? '95 or '96?
Well, I grew up and I was born into it, man.
Yeah.
My first game.
I'm
Wow.
35, so I've been a fan since 1995. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, man. I'm 37, so I've been watching the
Yeah.
Yankees since 1989.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah,
So
I go
you've been
back to
watching it. You've been watching them longer than me.
right.
More
I go
years on
back
me,
to
but
Don Mattingly, man. Before Jeter,
if you remember that.
early '90s, we always went to games because they were always giving out tickets for free.
Yeah, and I don't know if I told you the story. I think I told you this a couple months ago when I was on the chat. I was writing it to you. My cousin's a big Yankee fan, and he went to a Yankee game. He was going to the Yankee games in the '70s, and he told me that when he went, when he was like, I don't know, he was like 17 or 18. In the '80s, it was really bad back then. I heard a lot of stories about it. Went back then though, because that's crazy.
At
Oh,
14.
Stuff at the Yankee games, they would be and the subways and shit. It's crazy.
Yeah, man, people are drunk, man, and they get all riled up, man. Especially if the Yankees lose. That was a usher at at the old Yankees.
Well, it's the Balco case or something.
And then when he had to stop taking it, that was that year he got really sick, and he couldn't play for a few games, and then he kicked the damn Hall of Fame now.
Nah, and now you hear what happened with Robinson Cano now? He got busted for steroids again twice now.
Yeah, and he said that the doctor gave it to him, and he didn't know that it was this and that.
That's bullshit.
Steroids, but it's always because the thing is, we was talking earlier about how the Yankees make their money, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
nobody's gonna want to go to games, but if they don't get fans again for another year, like a second straight year with no fans, this team is gonna be in so much financial debt. They're gonna be in trouble because Steinbrenner complains about they lost so much money last year. I still think they have a lot of money, but if they don't get the fans again, it's gonna. What is this gonna be like the new normal? Like they're never gonna get fans ever again?
That's sad though, man. I don't know. I don't even know if. I mean, now one day it has to happen. I mean,
we can't go every year now without fans. I mean, this is what's going to happen year after year, and they might as well just cancel sports. I mean, we can't have empty stadiums every year. What the hell is the sense of watching it?
Well, I believe we're gonna have fans in the stands once they have that vaccine.
It's supposed to be coming out, but I'm hearing news about it that stuff makes you sick. I'm not taking that fucking vaccine.
Yeah, it does. It's gonna make you sick. That's a fact.
I've been good. I've been safe. My family's been safe. We stayed. We've done everything, all the precautionaries, and we stayed safe. But so what's the sense of taking this medicine when I'm just saying I haven't gotten it? I've stayed away from people. I've social distance. What's the sense of taking this medicine if it's going to make you sick? I mean, I'm not taking it.
And you know what? I hear that's only good for 1 year though.
Yeah.
So it's something you have to do every year.
Still work the video? It's on, right? It's on YouTube, right?
Yeah, we're on.
Oh, because he said something that keeps buffering. Is he gonna
minutes to do?
Yeah, no problem.
But I think that let's say realistically this year, I think there might. I don't know if there's gonna be fans in April though.
Yeah, I would say probably maybe the summer. I don't know. I'm hearing they might not get fans until maybe September. We might not even get the fans till next September. That's gonna be too long. I mean, can't we get the fans back at least in June or July? You gotta wait all the way till September.
When this first happened, it didn't take them to July to start opening stuff up, right?
Yeah,
or something like that. So that was 4 months.
It was July. I remember it was in the middle of July, and that's when they, slowly started to open things back up. And so who knows with this, man? But getting back to the Yankees, they'll have to. Okay, so this is the plan. Plan A is they have to sign re-sign LeMay, and then Plan B is get starting pitching.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact,
Yeah.
man. That's and I hope Brian Cashman is watching this video right now and he's listening to us, man.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
because
saying?
you said that he listens to your videos, right? Like he listens to a lot of your
Somebody
videos, right?
does. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
man. I don't know who does, but somebody watches this shit, and it's true,
Well,
man.
Brian Cash, when you're listening, resign DJ LeMayu and go sign Trevor Bauer. I hope he
Because
does that.
I said some things, and then all of a
Yeah,
sudden they're doing it. You know what I
yeah, I
mean?
hope they do that. Oh, and they also need they have to get like they have to trade Gary Sanchez. I hate to say it, but I think it's time for a change. We have to get like somebody that could play. Like I'm sorry, but Gary Sanchez is not the answer, man. I've been saying this for the longest. I think they have to like they need to change. They have to trade him. They have to get someone that could. He doesn't know how to frame pitches. He doesn't have too many pass balls. He strikes out too much. They have to get somebody like just that could hit, man. He's not. But look at his batting average for crying out loud. The guy, it's like low for average every single year.
Yeah, maybe. What about Hishigawa? You think he could take his
Oh, I mean,
spot?
yeah, no, I like him, but he's like, well, I mean, yeah, but he's more like a backup catcher. But I think they could use him as a starting catcher. I wouldn't mind anything better than Gary Sanchez. I mean, I would trade Gary Sanchez for a bag of balls. I mean, I just don't think the guy's any good.
Hishigawa, he's already the catcher for Cole.
Yeah, I mean, he could well, look what they did with Gary Sanchez last year. I mean, but he was saying that
Yeah,
I don't know. He said that they're going to keep Gary Sanchez because Aaron Boone was talking on the hot stove, and he said something that if you watch the hot stove, Yankees hot stove, Aaron Boone was saying that, oh, I don't know why Yankee fans are so hard on Sanchez. And then Michael Kay thinks because of that interview that he's going to stay now. I'm sorry, but I disagree with Michael Kay. I think they're going to still try to trade him because they didn't play him in the postseason. They sat him 3 games. What does that tell you? And the guy hasn't been good for the last 3 years.
yeah.
I just think that his time is up here. I think he's gone.
No,
I'll be shocked
no, you
if he
have a
comes
point
back.
there, man. But the thing is, I always take some truth behind what Michael K's saying because he knows the Yankees more than anybody. You
Yeah,
know what I
but
mean?
another year of this guy, man. If we get another year of Sanchez, another year of this guy hitting 140, I can't take it, man. I mean, it's too many years, too long with this guy. I mean, I've tried to give him a chance. I mean, he was great in 2016, great in 2017. I think enough is enough. Since 2018, this guy hasn't done anything. I mean, look what he does, and in the playoffs, he completely goes dead. I mean, he doesn't do anything, Sanchez.
Yeah, man. It's sad, man. It really is
I mean,
really
I don't know what happened. He was such a great player. He was talented. He was like, remember they were talking about him being the best player on the Yankees before Aaron Judge was. Remember?
true. Yeah,
Yeah,
he was a big dream
yeah,
when they were talking about Sanchez, man. And he
yeah. I
was
remember
part
back
of
in like
the
2017, he was like, he did everything. I mean, I don't know what happened. Now he just completely fell off. He
they
fell
were
off the
trying to
map.
make it like he was part of the new core four type of thing with him,
Yeah, he was.
Severino, and
Yeah, it was like him, Severino, Judge. Yeah, that
I
was like
forgot
the
who else.
yeah, yeah.
So it's like,
I
yeah,
don't know. All I would give this guy at a minimum is probably a 3 year deal. That's it. I'm not giving this guy 5 years, 10 years. Hell no. He gets 2 years, 2 to 3 years. If he could prove to me that he could stay healthy for 2 to 3 years, then maybe I'll think about giving him a 5 year deal. But if this guy can't stay healthy, if he can't stay on the field, he ain't getting no freaking 260 million 10 years. The hell out of here. I'm not giving him a
nah,
big
no
contract.
way, no way, not them Albert
I mean,
Pujols numbers.
nah, man. Albert Pujols is a Hall of Famer, but he's done. Pujols, that guy's done. Get him a rocking chair. He's done.
You know exactly. But the
Yeah,
thing is that he doesn't have a great baseball card. If you look
yeah,
at it, Aaron Judge, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? He got low numbers. You know, even
yeah.
though he gets the big home runs or whatever, he still has low numbers. You know what I
In the
mean?
postseason, he doesn't do anything either. I'm looking for this guy to break out in the postseason every year, and he does nothing. He strikes out. He doesn't do shit. Aaron Judge. He just like he falls asleep. And
Yeah,
so does the rest of this whole freaking lineup. All they do is fall asleep. Although Stan did go off in that playoff last year. If you remember, he was hitting home runs like crazy in
yeah,
Petco Park. I don't know. They say that when they play in California because they're all from California. Aaron Judge, Stanton, they're all from there. He went off Stanton. He was hitting like A-Rod. Remember A-Rod had that big playoff series that
yeah.
year? They went off.
That's true,
He was,
man.
yeah,
It's
Stanton was going off. But you know what? It didn't matter because nobody else hit. and everybody else in that rotation sucked, and they just didn't come through. There always seems
Yeah,
to be something for this team. It's like if it's not one thing, it's another. There's always a problem
yeah.
with the Yankees, man. It's
Or
so
they get hurt.
frustrating as a fan.
Yeah, man. Or they get hurt. Like the year we were in the playoffs and Jeter broke his
Yeah,
ankle, man. It was over
it's
for the
always that,
Yankees.
or it's just when they get healthy. I mean, I can't. I'm not going to keep blaming injuries with this team because they always seem to. They get healthy at the end, and they get into the playoffs, and they don't do shit. They just do the same thing that we've been seeing for the last 21 years. They just choke, choke, choke. They just
Yeah, man. It's true, man.
they're just
See, like I
they're
think.
rebuilding that year. They were sellers. They weren't buyers. They were trying to rebuild back their team like because the Yankees don't rebuild. If you know that, they're not a team that rebuilds. They don't believe in that and bringing up their farm system guys. But that year they finally were doing the right thing and they were doing it. And you know
Yeah,
what? They had a team. Aaron Judge, Sanchez, Severino, all these guys. They had that team, and in 2017 they went out there and remember they almost won the World Series that year. They were like one win away from going to the World Series, and they lost. And they lost. Well, remember though, Houston cheated that year because they cheated. They got caught with the sign stealing. So
yeah. That's right. Absolutely
but
right.
they tried to win from the ground up. They tried to build their team and they lost. Now they go back and try to buy their team and they lose. I mean, what way are they going to win this team? They can't win whether they try to build their team or they buy the World Series. It's like they can't, whatever which way, they can't win a World Series. It's like either way burns them. It comes back to haunt them.
Right, man. They can't get away from it. They can't get away from it. You're right, man.
They try to do it both ways. They try to rebuild their team, save money. They don't try to spend money. They don't try to buy big names, and they lose. Then they try to go back to being the evil empire, and they get all these big guys, and they lose. It's like I
Yeah,
think maybe there is a curse. Maybe they are cursed.
yeah. See, and like we spoke earlier,
Yeah, I think we're going to see one in the near future. I think we'll get one more out of this whole thing. Garrett Cole will get a championship for the Yankees. I believe it's going to happen, but you got to get more than Garrett Cole. They have to add another good pitcher behind Cole,
I
whether it's
think,
via
I
trade.
think, I think out of Garrett Cole, you should get at least two championships out of him. Well, not in these days, in this day and age, because teams are only winning 1 year now. You
Yeah,
know what
but
I
I mean,
mean?
we've been talking about this for the past like 11 years with this World Series. It never happens. Every single year, they have a great team on the field. They have all this talent. They got Garrett Cole, Aaron Judge, Torres, LeMayu, and what happens? Same. They just see you next year.
Yeah,
Same thing
man.
every year.
Yeah,
Pack it in. Get
the,
ready to pack it in again.
the only team that it really worked for this year was the Dodgers, though, because the Dodgers they
Yeah,
bought all them players, but they got to
yeah,
win the World Series, though. You know?
yeah. The Dodgers finally broke their little curse, but I think it's time for the Yankees to finally, they got to put the pedal to the metal. I mean, enough is enough with this shit. I'm getting tired as a fan seeing the same garbage every year because this team they have payroll that's over 208, and I didn't like that trade, man. If I could go back and do it over again, I wouldn't have traded for Stanton. Now we're stuck with this guy for 7 years. I mean, it wasn't a good move because why would you get a player like that when we already have Aaron Judge? Why would you get another player like Aaron Judge, like somebody that hits home runs? And Aaron Judge is better than Stanton. I don't know why they wanted somebody like Aaron Judge, and he's always injured. Stanton, he can't stay healthy. He injures his pinky finger and he's out for the season.
Yeah, absolutely right, man. I guess maybe they knew. Maybe they knew Stanton was accident prone, man, and they said, you know what,
Yeah,
take him. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Because some people, well, these people in baseball, they
yeah,
get paid to know if these guys are gonna do this or not. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And I guess
yeah.
they were right,
Uh,
in
I
some
know.
way. I said, get rid of him, man. He ain't gonna be nothing later. You
Yeah,
know?
it's really a shame. But like I said, the two things the Yankees have to do, the two musts, they have to get, re-sign May. That's number one on their list, and get another starting pitcher. I mean, I would get two starting pitchers, man. I would get two. I would love to get two, but
Yeah,
if
we
they
need
just
to.
sign like one and it has to be somebody really good, then yeah, I'll be very happy. I mean, that'll be a great Christmas present. I mean, they have to. I
Yeah,
mean, I don't think they're going to do anything to the bullpen. I mean, I'm hearing rumors they might make a trade for Josh Hader or Lee Hendricks, but they had enough bullpen guys. Go get starting pitching. I mean, we have enough relievers.
it's true, man. What I was gonna say is
Yeah, yeah,
that I was gonna talk about the injuries, right?
yeah.
And these guys was getting hurt, getting hurt, getting hurt, right? They
Uh-huh.
fired they fired the training staff, right?
Mhm.
Last year got a whole new training staff, and they're still getting hurt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so it's like, what is it? Is it the training staff? Is it the players? Like, and like, have you ever see these guys train?
A car. No wonder why they're always injury prone. You can't like do extreme workouts like that. They're too much into the gym. These guys. Stanton's lifting up a fucking car. Yeah, the guy's fucking nuts.
Yeah, no, that's my point. Like,
Yeah.
why are they so extreme at it? You know what
Yeah,
I
they're
mean?
crazy.
That's another
Because
thing.
they're gym rats. They live in the gym. They're obsessed with working out and staying in shape. I mean, I got no problem with that. I like to stay in shape myself. But you're lifting a freaking car or truck. What the hell? I wouldn't do that shit.
No, that's true. Especially if you're a player making millions of dollars a year, man. I'm not gonna try to
Yeah.
hurt myself.
And if you notice, back then in the '90s, the Yankees didn't get injuries like that. Not even close. We didn't get injuries like that. You didn't see Derek Jeter getting injuries every single year like that, 3, 4 times a day. I mean, nobody. A-Rod, Bernie Williams, Paul O'Neill. Those guys didn't get injuries. And if you remember, if they got injuries, it was like freak injuries. Now these guys just get injured for everything there.
Yeah, it was freak injuries exactly. And these
Yeah,
guys worked out before the game too. You
yeah.
know? Uh,
Perfect example, Derek Jeter. He was like 34 years old, 35. He played 162 games at 35 years old. You won't see guys play like that if they're 35. They'll play like freaking 80 games and they'll get hurt. They'll be out.
Yeah, that's true, man.
Yeah.
That's true. You can't you
They don't
can't
have
find
like the
players that. Yeah,
durability,
that's
you know?
true, man. And
Yeah.
we will. Matter of fact, we'll never see another Kyle Ripken, let's say,
Nah, Cal
play
Ripken was
every
the king,
game.
man.
It won't
Yeah.
never happen. It'll never
He,
happen,
he
man.
was he was the man. You don't see guys like that, like Tony Gwynn, Cal Ripken, like Frank Thomas. Those guys played. I mean, look at their games played. I mean, these guys barely ever missed any time. These guys today, I mean, they play one game and that's it. They want to go home. They're lazy or their bodies just I guess their bodies are just telling them they can't play.
Yeah, man. And those guys, they just did normal workouts.
Yeah,
Normal bench presses and stuff like that. These guys now
yeah,
are like throwing cars, like you said. It's like
yeah.
totally different.
Cashman is listening because you said that you make videos and he listens most of the times. I
Somebody's
hope that he
listening.
listens to our wish list because our wish list is we want LeMayu and we want pitching.
When I complain about something, man, they always fix it. Like the straws. Like at one
You know,
point, the straw.
hopefully when all this stuff disappears too and it goes away, the coronavirus. Maybe I was thinking me and you could get together and we'll go to a game and we'll hang out.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. I would love that,
Yeah,
man. It'd be
yeah.
awesome, man.
And
Hopefully,
we'll
they will let us in sometime, man.
and you could bring your girlfriend Gazelle, right? Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I think,
man.
right?
Yeah.
She's a Yankee fan. What does she think about the Yankees? She think they're gonna win soon? I mean, she probably thinks it's gonna come sooner than later, right?
No, she thinks the Yankees suck, man. Don't worry.
Yeah.
They ain't
I
going
mean, they haven't
nowhere.
won in a while, but she's a fan. Isn't she a fan? She's a Yankee fan, right?
Yeah, she's a Yankee fan.
I mean, yeah, it's disappointing, man. I mean, because they let us down every single year. They make us think we're gonna win every year, and they lose every year. It's horrible.
Yeah, man. I mean, you have a better chance of winning on the video game with the Yankees than you do
I
in real
know,
life.
they remind me of a little the Yankees. They kind of remind me of the Dallas Cowboys. I'm not a Dallas Cowboy fan, but if you look at their winning percentage, and they haven't won in like 25 some years, but look at the general manager on the Dallas Cowboys. He's like Brian Cashman. He just goes out there, tries to get a big name, and they lose. And it's the same thing. I think the Yankees are the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah,
Yeah, man. Talk about football too, man. It's
yeah,
so watered down now, man. Like
yeah,
the talent in football has gone down tremendously.
yeah.
Man, it sucks too, man. Giants
Yeah,
suck, Jets suck,
I've
everybody.
watched a few games. I'm not into football as much as I am baseball, but yeah, man, it is watered down. It's not the same. Football is like the biggest sport in the country. It's if they lose football, then yeah, they're in trouble. I mean,
And
it's
the pandemic made the NBA worse. It's
yeah, it
like
did.
it's like hard to watch the game during the pandemic with no fans and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
oh yeah,
Nobody even watched the championship. They lost
yeah,
ratings on it.
yeah. And I was gonna ask you too, Obama. Like, is there any good Italian restaurants over there in the Bronx? Like, you guys have any like really good Italian restaurants over there?
The only one close to here is
Yeah,
um G, G Genevino's.
yeah.
It's
We
right
got
up
a
the
lot over here where I live. We have like a really good one. It's called Geno's. It's great. Yeah.
it's right up the block on Grand Concourse there. That's the best one around here. But
Yeah.
mostly the best Italian food in New York City is Little Italy.
Oh yeah, they got tons of them over there, and they got another place in Manhattan. I don't know if you heard of it. It's called Carmine's.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah, yeah, great food. I've been there too. Very good.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
been
it's
there,
excellent.
man.
You got to try to hit that place up. And yeah, I'm Italian. I love Italian food. I love all that stuff.
Yeah,
I
man.
mean,
Every year I go to San Gennaro's, man, in Little
nice,
Italy.
nice.
What you gotta when you go, if you ever go, if you get to go, I go every year with Tupperware,
Nice.
and I just buy everything,
Uh-huh.
and yeah, and I eat it when
Yeah,
I eat it.
matter of fact, you're not the only one because I got another friend that lives in Manhattan, and he says he goes every year. He goes to the Saint Gennaro feast, and he gets he's got the Tupperware and stuff, and he
Yeah,
brings it. Yeah,
I get
yeah, all
all
the time.
that, man. The fried donuts, the zeppelis, the funnel
Yeah, I love
cakes,
those. They have
all the pastas.
I love all that stuff. I love fried calamari. I love all that stuff.
And you know too, good pasta too. City Island has good pasta too.
Yeah, City Island. I heard there's a lot of good spots. Also, Arthur Avenue in the Bronx. I heard they have a lot of good places around there too. Arthur Avenue.
That's they're more known for the bakeries though,
Yeah, yeah,
you
they are.
know. But right now they hurting because of the pandemic though, man. I don't even
Mm-hmm.
know if those restaurants are open or not, man.
Yeah.
Sad, man. I was down.
Roger now. Where's he from now? Is he from New York or isn't he from Virginia or something?
Well, he lives in West Virginia, but he's in the Western Panhandle of Virginia, but he's from New Jersey originally.
Oh, originally, yeah, because I thought he was like a Jersey guy or a New York guy. He looks like a Jersey boy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so he was those guys back in those times traveling from New Jersey to the games.
Yeah, yeah, there was a lot of them. Yep.
I
Yeah,
mean,
Roger's a good guy.
yeah, he definitely is. I mean, just to do that in those days, that's like the movie Warriors, man. It's
Yeah,
like
it is.
just
It's
to
like
get
freaking it's like top of the line shit. Yeah.
just to get back home, it's like you had to
Yeah.
go through like
Yeah.
fires and all kind of things, man.
Yeah. Crazy.
Sick, man. Yankee Stadium, man. I don't know. I don't know. It's never gonna be the same like that, man. I'm glad I got to live it a little bit.
Yeah, and hopefully we get to see one more championship before we don't before we're not here in this world anymore. I hope we get one more. I mean, I'm still young. You're still young. I think we'll see one more championship before the world is over. I
Yeah,
think
I
we
hope
get
to
one
see
more.
at least the 30th championship, man. That's all I want
Yeah,
to see, the 30th championship.
but if the problem with them is they don't change their approach. It's the same thing every year with the Yankees. They don't hit. They don't get the clutch hits. It's just too much. Too many home runs. They have to change their approach. They have to get rid of that Marcus Timms too. That's another thing. If you're hearing Brian Cashman, please replace Marcus Timms. That guy's got to go. He's not a good hitting coach. Horrible.
Yeah, right. He didn't do so great, man.
Nah, he was terrible. I think Kevin Long was better. I think they should have been better off with Kevin Long. This guy's terrible. I don't know what he's telling them to hit, but they couldn't. This lineup can't hit a beach ball.
Yeah, man. Kevin Long, he's on is it Detroit now?
Oh, he was with the Mets and he was with the Nationals. He won with the Nationals. They won the World Series with
Yeah, he went with the yeah. That's right. That's
him.
right. He went with the
I
World
think Kevin
Series.
Long. I mean Kevin Long. I'm not saying the guy is a tremendous batting coach, but the guy is a freaking damn good batting coach. I mean, he won with the Yankees, won with the Nationals. He helped the Mets get to the World Series that year. It's good, Kevin Long. I don't know, maybe they'll bring him back, but they got to get somebody better than this Marcus Timms. You know who I would get back? I would bring in I would bring in Tino Martinez. I think he would be a good batting coach.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Because you need somebody who can
yeah,
help them get out of the slump.
yeah,
You know what I mean? And
yeah,
work on these hitting drills too. You need some hitting drills
yeah,
that I don't even
yep,
know if these guys work on or not. You
yeah,
know,
yeah,
it's tough, man. I don't know, man. I mean, you know how they say you could bring a horse to water, but it's up to him to drink it. You know what I mean?
yeah,
That type of
yeah,
thing. You
yeah.
know?
But
So
one more thing before I let you go, I'm gonna like leave in 1 minute. So we get DJ LeMayu and we get a starting pitcher, and it looks like we'll be set, man. So hopefully, just put in a good word in for Cashman if you know any Yankee personnel down.
checkbook. You know what I would do? Buy a whole starting five
Yeah,
and put Garcia, Smith, and
yeah,
Montgomery in the bullpen.
yeah.
That's it. and then we'd be good. Hopefully. But the thing is, though, if you get pitching, they have to last at least 7, 8 innings, though. You know what I mean? And we don't even have guys that do that.
And I guess the Mets are going to probably make a move, but these Met fans have to like seriously calm the freak down because their fans are getting way too excited. Yeah, you got Steve Cohen, the guy's worth $13 billion, but you didn't make any moves yet. Wait till you actually make a move before you can talk.
Yeah, we don't even know their
He's still
lineup.
little brother to the Yankees.
That's
They're
right.
talking
We
shit
don't.
already.
That's right. We don't even know their lineup yet.
I know they're already like starting to go nuts because they got this owner and they think that they're better than the Yankees. I'm seeing these comments on Twitter like they're blowing up Twitter now. Oh, we're better than the Yankees. They didn't even make any moves yet.
Nah, they're not better than the Yankees yet.
Nah, I don't think they will be, but they won't make. They'll be competitive, but I'm not afraid of the Mets. The Yankees will win a World Series before the Mets win one.
Yeah, our defense is way better than theirs.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
They don't have the players that we have. I'm sorry, they don't have like we don't. They don't have the guys that we have.
Nah, not at all, man.
No.
If they want to, well, if in years to come, they could though.
But I've been hearing that. I've been hearing that same excuse for a long ass time. I heard that back in 2006. They're never going to be on the same level as the Yankees. It's just not happening. But if they can't win with Steve Cohen, then they're never going to win. If this guy, I mean, this is the last straw for the Mets. If you can't win with this guy, he's 13. He makes $13 billion. He's probably one of the richest owners in the world. If you can't win with this guy, then the Mets will never, ever, ever win again. That's it. This is their last. I don't want to hear it no more from their fans. If they can't do it this year, it's over.
Yeah, that's true, man. And it's
That's
too
it.
bad. Too bad for them. They're in the worst league too, man.
You know what this reminds me of too, Barmer? Remember when Phil Jackson came to the Knicks? It's the same thing. I think it's the same thing with Cohen. Phil Jackson is like the greatest basketball coach of all time. I think the guy. Phil Jackson's a legend. I gotta let you go, all right?
All right, cool, man. It was nice talking to you.
It was great. I'll talk to you really soon, man. Thanks so much.
All right, man. I'll talk to you then.
All right.
All right, bye bye. All right, man. That was Michael Caputo there on the check-in, man. So I'm gonna go back to the main screen. Something happened to the live. Let me switch it back. Yeah, judges and totally thankful, man, for the Yankees. Hopefully they win. It's gonna be hard to see them not to. But anyway, I'm gonna end the show here. I'd like to thank people for watching, and please like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you folks in the next one. That was Michael Caputo on the check-in. Go subscribe to him on his channels or whatever. And this is the first inning. Google search, you'll find us. So long, everybody, and see ya.